there, YouTube? I'm back again today for another game review, another special adults-only board game review. And today, I'm very excited to check out Oscar's Hot Night Out from Castle Bravo Games. This is for 3 to 16 players, take about 30 to 45 minutes to play, and it's for ages 18 plus. So adults only from this point on. There will be very foul language. There will be lots of sexual things and lots of stuff going on in this review, especially in that middle part, so be forewarned. But in Oscar's Hot Night Out, you are going to be going on adventures and putting top and bottom cards down. Really, this is naming sexual positions and giving them funny names. Whoever has a funny name is going to win the cards. It is like your typical adults-only party game. But is that good? Is that bad? Let's open it up, show you how it works, and I'll give you my thoughts. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Oscar's Hot Night Out. So first and foremost, we got our handy dandy rule sheet. It is one page, single-sided, very small text, no pictures, no illustrations, but luckily it's an incredibly simple game. You'll need this once, maybe twice, and you will never need it again because it is such a simple game. So in Oscar's Hot Night Out, this is an adult party game where pretty much you are going to be putting names to various oddball sexual things that you will be doing. So let's go over the components, then we'll get in the gameplay, and I'll quickly teach you how to play the game. So first we have the adventure cards, and whoever is the judge is going to take the top card off this deck, and they are going to read it out. I'll give you an example of what they say. When you put dentures in your ass and flex. When you finish in your own ass. When you give a menstruating girl a blood mustache. When you masturbate at the petting zoo. Various different things like that. Obviously highly inappropriate. Now, next we have the top cards and we have the bottom cards. The top cards are going to be the first part of your answer, and the bottom cards are going to be the second part of your answer. So you're going to be laying a top and a bottom card to create a name for whatever sexual position is the adventure. So let's take a look at a couple top cards. The Strangers, the Tijuana, the Atlantic City, the Krusty, and then on the bottom you'd have Apology, the Butler, Combo Meal, various different stuff like that. But let's go ahead and I'll show you exactly how the game works. So first we're going to read off the top card and we'll see what it says. When you fill your partner's ass with piss, then toss coins into it until your wishes come true, until your wish comes true. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at your 8 cards, and you're going to get 4 top cards, you're going to get 4 bottom cards, and then you are going to select a humorous answer. So I'm looking at my cards right now, and actually we're just going to get some random answers in here too. We'll do top bottom, we'll do top bottom, we'll do 4 answers. Why not? We'll get crazy. We'll do top, bottom, and then I will choose my personal answer right here, which let's see, the go. Oh yeah, that's a good one, and I'm keeping it secret so that way you'll be surprised. Maybe you can even vote in the comments below. Yeah, well, that doesn't make any sense, but I like it. I like what it's called. So I have selected my answer. So now at this point, I'm going to replenish my hand. So I'm going to draw an additional top and an additional bottom. This is also the point in the game where if you hate your cards, you can discard either all your tops or all your bottoms and redraw back up to 4 of them if you want to do that. So, when you fill your partner's ass with piss, then toss coins into it until your wish comes true. So now the judge is going to read all these cards without knowing who came up with the answer. So you'd mix them up or the judge would just not look. So, that's called the German air horn. Okay, the German air horn. That's a blank card. Stupid blank card. Don't get in there. This is called the Spunky Hunchback. I like it. The Spunky Hunchback. The Angry Corkscrew. And then the Golden Corn Dog. So, when you fill your partner's ass with piss, then toss coins into it until your wish comes true. So I picked the Golden Corn Dog just because it had golden in it, you know, with a piss reference. But I kind of like the German air horn. I think I would probably... I think I'd probably pick the German air horn, even though I think the Golden Corn Dog would be a close second. So how this works is whoever gets picked wins the card. That is a victory point, and you're going to go to X amount of points. It really depends on how many players you're playing with. If you're playing at the lower player counts, obviously you need a higher score. If you're playing at the higher player counts, then you need to get the lower score. You take all these cards, you put them into your discard pile, and then this person that won the card is going to be the new judge, and you will rinse, wash, and repeat until someone gets to the amount of victory points you want to go to, or until you get tired of playing the game, at which point someone will be the winner of Oscar's Hot Night Out. And that, in a nutshell, is how the game is played. Alright then, Oscar's Hot Night Out from Castle Bravo Games. What are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. Obviously, this is an adults-only party game. This is the kind of game that will make some people feel uncomfortable based on the fact that it's all about sex. Sex, 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 sex. Not about drugs, not about murder, it's all about sex, which just makes some people feel uncomfortable. And some people don't like to joke about sex acts, and this is all about joking about sex acts and laughing about sex acts, which will be a turnoff to a lot of people. Also, it has a very large player count, which is great, but I just didn't feel like there was enough cards in this game, especially, the adventure cards. Like, you're going to go through these adventure cards. If you're playing a larger game of this, you might go through all the adventure cards in one sitting, which is not exactly what you're looking for. Now, granted, there's lots of tops and bottoms. You're going to have an infinite amount of combinations, which is great, but still, at the same time, I wish there was more adventure cards, because there's still plenty of room in the box insert, which is great. I do like the box insert, by the way. But moving on to the cons, the text on this sheet is really small. I'm nitpicking here. It is what you expect it to be. It is a game about making up funny names about weird sexual positions. That's exactly what the game is. It's no more, it's no less. Last comment I have of this game is you will run into it, much like a lot of other games of this ilk, where you will have answers that are just not funny. You look at your hand, you're like, none of these answers are really funny. None of them are relevant. None of these really make any sense at all, so I'm just going to play these two random ones, then I'm going to discard this, and then hopefully get better cards. And that will happen from time to time. More than I would actually like it to, I will mention that. But moving on to the pros, I enjoyed Oscar's Hot Night Out. If you watch my channel, you know I enjoy adult party games. I like laughing about, all the stuff, the taboo stuff out there. I'm still the kind of person who I would not really go out of my way to play Cards Against Humanity, but I'm not going to shy away from it. I still think it is a humorous game, and I feel the same way about this game. It's fun, and if someone really wanted to play it, I would enjoy it, I would laugh, and there will be some genuinely hilarious moments. Every once in a while, you will get a card combination that's like, oh my god, this is fantastic, I'm going to win this round. And the fact that you're combining a top and a bottom means that it's not going to happen as often as you would like. Say, for instance, in Cards Against Humanity or games of that ilk, where you're only putting down one card, it's much easier to get that really funny answer to that really humorous question. But with this, you have to sync up all three, so a top, a bottom, and the question at the right time. So it happens less frequently, but when it does, they can be absolutely hilarious. And this game is funny. I enjoyed myself. We played it 3 times now. I liked all 3 times. I thought it was funny. Am I gonna keep it? No, because there's better adult party games out there, in my humble opinion. Because I feel like the best adult party games are the ones that actually have you instilling creativity into them. But still, Oscar's Hot Night Out is a fun, mass market feeling adult party game. And if you're in the market for something like this, then this one's going to be worth checking out. It honestly feels like it should have been rebranded as Urban Dictionary, the game, even though I think that's already a thing, because that's really what it feels like. They took all the sexual positions, all the weird sex stuff, and just were like, hey, what do you call this? And they made the names for it, which I personally enjoy. So Oscar's Hot Night Out, it's not going to be for a lot of people. And that it's going to be a very niche game. But if it looks like it might be your cup of tea, I think you're going to have some fun with this game. I think there's better games out there that do similar things, but still, this is a fun game. So that is Oscar's Hot Night Out from Castle Bravo Games. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but hey, it's still some fun laughs. If you enjoyed this review, please try to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know, what's your least favorite bug? For me personally, I want to say like bed bugs, but I've never had bed bugs. My wife actually just put bed bugs in my mind, though, because apparently they found one at her work, and I'm freaking out. But of bugs that I know of, I would probably go with cockroaches. I really can't stand cockroaches. They just smell terrible. So yeah, I'd go with cockroaches. I've never had stink bugs. I guess I've been pretty fortunate in the bug situation. But what's your least favorite bug? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.